One of the reasons I started my own company, I don't know, 13 years back, was because I think I viewed sort of the practices of design and branding and marketing and interface design and all these things as sort of ultimately interrelated. Okay, things that can't be separated. To me, it's all the same thing, and it has to be all the same thing. I don't think you can do a good job in one area without addressing the other parts. So to me, design is design is design is design. You can call it user experience, you can call it branding, you can call it graphic design, you can call it whatever you want, interface design. It's all the same thing. It's problem solving, it's some significant degree of effective visual communication, it's some significant degree of effective psychological communication, addressing issues of behavior and how people react to things. To me, that's all the same game. So we sort of varied in a lot of different areas at Natoli Design Group purposely because I felt like, well, we should be good at all those things. When we started sort of moving closer to merging with Mind Over Machines, what was kind of on the table is we sort of saw this part of our business that we didn't have, which is sort of a really heavy back-end technical knowledge of system engineering and application engineering. Whereas I liken it to, if you're a guitar player, which I'm a bad one, and if you're like me and you're self-taught, you can only get so far with what you know. There's only going to be a certain amount of things you can play. All right, so if your discipline sort of falls squarely in this boxed-in range, there's only a certain amount of things you can accomplish without adding another piece to your repertoire. So for us, it was kind of like, you know, we could probably be doing these enterprise-level projects because we were only a 6-person shop. We could be doing these enterprise-level projects if we had a lot of the sort of middle tier and back-end expertise that IT firms typically have. Now, did I want to bring that in-house and manage it? No. And quite frankly, because I don't know enough about it to manage it. Okay, and I think that's a sort of a prerequisite. I think you have to have a solid understanding of anything that you bring into your business. So as sort of months went on and Tom and I talked about the possibility of doing this, it sort of became obvious that, hey, you know, we could really come to Mind Over Machines. We could certainly add something to this organization that it didn't have, which was a focus on user experience, a hard focus on interface design and the value that that could deliver to existing and future clients. At the same time, we would be gaining the necessary infrastructure and necessary knowledge, necessary expertise to take on the types of projects that I really wanted to get involved in. So I think that's why the two worlds came together.